Now, for somebody that studies striking, your mouth must be watering at the thought of Stipe Miocic against Alistair Overeem. That seems like that would be a nice, technical, heavyweight championship fight. If you were to give an early prediction for that fight, what do you think we would see from either guy?
Yeah, it's a tough one to call. Who has Stipe Miocic faced that? Because a lot of times when I try to look for predictions, I will go the soft MMA math route and try to evaluate what they've shown in similar matchups.
Yeah, he did fight Junior Dos Santos.
Sure.
Yeah, a very different fight though. And Alistair Overeem has showed now that he's not going to do what Fabricio Verdum did in running
Right.
forward. Alistair Overeem, his style lately has kind of been just lay back, wait for the guy to come forward, and then catch them.
Right. I would have given Miocic a pretty easy pick, actually, if Overeem was still, you know, Ubereem, if he was still trying to do the first round mauling thing that became his style for so many years. But he has really become patient and poised. And really, I think his changes have, because Overeem's always been a little bit of a bully, where he tends to kind of fold. I think he puts a lot of pressure on himself to be in control at all times. And when it's not, then, I don't want to say he quits, but somewhere in his mind, he starts to feel that things aren't going in his favor. He doesn't always seem to feel like he can bring the fight back from the brink. So his career doesn't have a lot of comebacks. Instead, it has a lot of good performances that suddenly nosedive. And recently, I think this style where he's now this kind of tricky outfighter who picks his spots, it helps with that because he no longer has this immense pressure to put the guy away and then get exhausted in the process. He can feel like he's in control of the fight, even if he's not knocking the other guy's head off. So I don't really know how Miocic deals with a good outfighter like that. Normally, he's the one who has his opponent coming after him, and he can throw those backstepping counters and try to use his lateral movement. He moves pretty well for a heavyweight, but so does Alistair Overeem. I kind of like Overeem. I'm going to be honest. I kind of like Overeem because of the variety. Of course, with Overeem, he's definitely more fragile than Miocic. So any one mistake is more likely to end his night than it is Stipe's. But I kind of think with his variety and his weird movement, he doesn't stick to the kind of traditional boxing things that Miocic likes to do. I think that might throw Miocic for a loop. But I'll have to watch a lot of footage before I come down with any concrete prediction.